Lindsey Graham has been issued an arrest warrant from Moscow. This is an interesting one. I'm not sure why Moscow thinks that they can go arresting people from countries that are outside of their country, but they do think that, apparently. Let's go into the article here. Time.com. Russia issues arrest warrant for Senator Lindsey Graham over Ukraine comments. Russia's Interior Ministry on Monday issued an arrest warrant for U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham following his comments related to the fighting in Ukraine. In an edited video of his meeting on Friday with Ukrainian President Zelensky that was released by Zelensky's office, Graham, a Republican from South Carolina, noted that the Russians are dying and described the U.S. military's assistance to the country as the best money we've ever spent. While Graham appeared to have made the remarks in different parts of the conversation, the short video by the Ukraine presidential office put them next to each other, causing outrage in Russia. Putin spokesman Dmitry Peskov commented Sunday that by saying that it's hard to imagine a greater shame for the country than having such senators. Peskov, we're ashamed having Lindsey Graham as a senator for a lot of other reasons. Not this one. This is the Venn diagram of things that I would agree with Lindsey Graham on. Just lands in there. And kind of a sort of an enemy of my enemy is my friend situation here. The investigative committee, the country's top criminal investigation agency, has moved to open a criminal inquiry against Graham, and the Interior Ministry followed up by issuing a warrant for his arrest, as indicated Monday by its official record of wanted criminal suspects. Graham commented on Twitter saying that, "To know that my commitment to Ukraine has drawn the ire of Putin's regime brings me immense joy. I will continue to stand with and for Ukraine's freedom until every Russian soldier is expelled from Ukrainian territory," he tweeted. "I will wear the arrest warrant issued by Putin's corrupt and immoral government as a badge of honor." Good shit, Lindsey Graham. Good shit. Hey, man, we gotta take our W's where we can get them from the modern GOP, and having such little common ground with the other party is frustrating a lot of the times, and it makes me think, what do the Republicans really want for this country? Do they even want to make this country a better place at all for anyone inside of it? But hey, man, we got to take our wins where we can get them, and if it's in the form of Lindsey Graham sticking it to the Kremlin in a somewhat hilarious fashion, saying that he's going to wear the arrest warrant as a badge of honor, it's just on Memorial Day, nonetheless. On Memorial Day, points for Lindsey Graham here. Okay, points for Lindsey Graham. We need harsher language such as this to be every single U.S. politician, okay, across the board, should be all on board with Lindsey Graham's comments here and with his sort of interpretation of how it's a badge of honor to be wanting to be persecuted by Russia. Unfortunately, the whole Republican Party is not on board with that line of thinking, but nonetheless, it's important that we continue to speak up for Ukraine, and we continue to remind the American people that this is not a needless, unnecessary war that America is just throwing money at just for the sake of throwing money at, and that the Ukrainians are, in fact, doing us and the world, for that matter, a great, great service. And they're paying with their country, their lives, their livelihoods, their blood, their tears. Okay, that's what they're paying with. We're paying with some tax dollars and military equipment that we already have and are the best in the world at producing. Okay, so it's like, who's really paying more here? Okay, is it us or is it Ukraine? And if we can damage Russia in the process by helping out Ukraine, great. Okay, great. Russia has increasingly become hostile to the United States in many different aspects. They've gotten closer and closer with China. And ever since the fall of the Berlin Wall, they have really they've fought back against this increasing westernization, as they see it, of their country. And that what that led up to is the invasion of Ukraine. So it's not just about Ukraine, it's about really a fight against our way of life as a whole. Okay, so if we can damage them in any way possible, it's a good thing for America. And Russian soldiers and Russian military expenses being used needlessly on this useless war for Putin is a win for the West. It's a win for anybody that doesn't want the world to look like how Putin wants it to look. And bravo, Lindsay Graham, for speaking up on the behalf of the Ukrainians. All right, so that's all I got for you guys in this one. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. All right, peace.